Water finds a way. What is water? It might mean something different to you, something different to me in this context. Perhaps it's what one might characterize a blessing, a miracle, an answer, maybe promises that you've been waiting for, maybe your hopes, your dreams, maybe the thing that you feel like you want that you just can never quite get, I guess. And what happens is, other than just, becoming laissez-faire about it, when we really want it, think of it like rain. It doesn't work to just squeeze the vein in your forehead and force your way to make it rain. There's no type of serious face that can make rain come down from the sky. There's no, I guess, human magical formula where if you just grit your teeth hard enough and pop the veins out of your temples strong enough and you just grit and sweat and pour water in your face and you're determined and you grind your teeth and you're gonna make it rain. And the thing is it doesn't rain, but water does find a way. I remember sitting down reading a magazine after a run at a coffee shop by myself outside nearly a couple years ago. And I remember feeling impressed by God about this message about water for a particular situation in my life and about it coming in slowly. And, you think of the waves coming in. So let's kind of conclude it like this. You know it's going to rain. You believe in it, you believe these special things that you want in your life will come to pass. You feel it deep in your heart. You're working for it to be so. But grinding your teeth and, again, popping your veins out and gritting and grinding and, making it happen is not making it come. So what do you do? Goes back to the theme of this message, which is water finds a way. Here's the thing. You don't try to get it to rain. What you do is you go somewhere and you dig. And you prepare a home for the rain. You maybe grab a shovel and you just start to dig. Maybe your hands. And what you have to know, you have to prepare that the rain is going to come. You know it, but you're not gritting your teeth trying to make it rain. You're way over there looking like you're doing something totally opposite. Who's playing in the dirt, when you want to get wet? The dirt and the rain, those are separate things. One's essentially dry and the other one's coming out of the air. So the solution is take time to dig. Make a spot for it, a shelter, a home. If you dig a well, two things will benefit. One, when the rain does come, rain will naturally keep going downward until it finds its deepest and lowest place, and it'll fill it up. It'll fill it up. And so the more you can spend, just focusing on what matters, digging in the dirt, preparing yourself, your mind, your heart, your attitude, your relationships, your home, the secret parts of your development that no one really can see as much. The more you spend on that, the deeper and the wider it gets. When the rain does come, it's just going to be that much more water to fill up that area that you've hewn out in your life. The other magical benefit that happens is you dig long enough and you prepare long enough and you have patience and hope and you find enjoyment in the journey, enjoyment in the process. The beautiful thing is you start to get water in a place that you did not expect, that you were not looking from, and that's from within, from the earth coming up. You dig low enough, you're going to start to get water from the bottom side, deep down in the earth. It's like building a sandcastle. If you dig deep enough by the water, you know, you don't have to keep getting buckets of water from the ocean and coming back and pouring it in. You dig deep enough, you got water right there underneath the earth, underneath the sand, right there on the beach. So you've extended the ocean. Now you got water coming from the top, from the bottom, and the area is so wide that it's just overtaking you. It's like the Old Testament story where, you know, it just overwhelmed him, you know, went past the ankles, past the knees, or, you know, how the story indicates. Can't recall the specific moment, but the whole concept is it becomes more than you could even have handled or imagined. And the beautiful thing here is where you get lost in it, attention-wise, because then your desire isn't upon something that's going to happen down the road, and you're basing your happiness on just that moment. Because once that moment gets there, well, then you still got to live beyond that moment. So then that moment doesn't become satisfying enough. So then you got to wait for another rain storm to come, a blessing or this or that, whatever you're wanting. And you're always wanting. And so you're always postponing. You know, once you obtain one level of happiness, it's not fulfilling enough. So you got to, you know, get desperate and live militant, because you got to be fulfilled by a whole nother rain thing. And there's some value of progression and taking steps and building upon successes and promises and answered prayers, so to speak. But the real secret becomes when you fall in love with just being fulfilled by the process, where you're not basing it upon a happy moment, but rather a joyful journey. And that's really fulfilling. Water finds a way. Water finds a way. Thank you for listening. And, you know, please stay connected if you like.